Welcome to map 2 of our series between Unique and DreamEaters here in one of our last matches in the opening matches of the bracket here in the CIS Minor Close Qualifiers. I'm the Eternal Jeremy taking you through this series on map 2 Inferno. The first map, in case you missed it, was Train. It went the favour of Unique 16-13. Now we move on to the map picker DreamEaters, who most likely are going to take this. It's a very good map for them. Not so much the same can be said for Unique, unless they've done some serious homework. In terms of history between these two teams on Inferno, the last time DreamEaters took on Unique, it was 16-6 back in the OGA Counterpit Season 4 Best of 3. And again, 16-6, that went pretty one-sided, not going to lie. I think DreamEaters still have a decent chance to take it in 3 maps. We'll find out whether that will actually be reality as we get into the pistol round. Unique on the CT starts. We want to get a decent half in, it would have to be the CT start. You get the majority of the rounds. The USP up for Ven Vicious. Taken up initially by the Glocks here, dinked down against him as he gets forced back over in the banana area. The crossfire with Undo and Passionum here with a double flash and defuse, ready to set up his teammates for the opening couple of picks. 2 sets of utility coming in for DreamEaters, double flash smoke for Sviat, smoke molly for the likes of Speed. Smokes go down immediately over to the 2 main crosses at long and short, and DreamEaters force the rotation of every player. Crad takes himself out. How on earth did he do that? Jumping out of the apartments, I'm guessing for that, probably took him down. It would be nice if Auto Direct actually showed us the kill. But a 4 versus 3, DreamEaters still managed to maintain control of the round regardless, and the man advantage. Bomb plant down onto the back of the bomb site for FQ. Ambitious and passionate on to the pit positions. Fat here. Glocks in for King Queen, takes out Undo. 4 versus 2 situation. And eventually the CTs move, forced back to rotate away. If Ambitious still here with low HP, gets down 1 headshot, but can't get any more than that. As the defuse already ran away, that's basically round over there for Unique. First on the board for DreamEaters as they start things off on the right foot on the T side. King Kui tagged up initially by the Unique face on the force by his scouts. And SMGs alongside the upgraded pistols, the Kevlar and helmets coming through. DreamEaters go up and over into the short position into the apartments. Unique have wasted a bit of time here on the natural defensives. In for Poe, going to do a little bit of damage back towards the T side, but in the end it's the T side that come out on top. Crab with a good headshot, FQ with another. Good turnaround of the headshots again, 4 versus 3. Bomb plant will be secured. Flashes over and out, 4 on 3. Fnac just can't get the scout shots in. We'll try and do damage to the likes of FQ, but in the end it will not do much. No kills against the T sideline other than the initial frag against Fiat, so 2-0 start for the DreamEaters. Scouts in, the Eagles up, P250s and MP9s, along with the AKs, MAC-10s and UMPs coming in for the DreamEaters squad. It's unique save. Most of their weaponry, only E coming out for 2. It's not an eco round considering there's no investment from the unique squad. DreamEaters playing passive on the defaults once again. This is what makes their team side so good. They usually get the opening pick source of information that helps them out with the execution. In this case, going to lose the opening frag. Passional gets the opening man advantage for his team. DreamEaters still have the Zeus up close here for Poe, and Fen Vicious also here with the Eagle ready on the balcony area. Scout out for Fnac, damage done to Sviat. King Kui moving up, ready for contact. Spot sprays and gets down Vicious. Fnac goes falling to the likes of Speed. Still one player over on the balconies here. That's Poe. Taps on taps, gets taking out one player, but trades immediately come through and follow up from DreamEaters. The bomb plant can be secured. Sviat is here. Spray the headshot, nice and easy for Sviat. And undo. 1v3, got to get out of there. Can't do anything. Best to save the head cable out with the scout as well. Might be useful, that weapon, but 3-0 on the board for DreamEaters. Four buys will come through. Orps in M4s against the AK-47s of DreamEaters. Unique playing that Orp out towards the mid position on Fnac. Nades in out towards the banana position. King Kui and Passionate will take the opening duels, an opening amount of damage for both DreamEaters and Unique. Will force the 2 CTs back out of dodge though, getting them out of play and over towards the CT cross rather than holding down the broken wall side of banana. Orb shots in. Down, face in, that reads onto Vicious angle here in the copy corner. Fnac also pushed back out. Orb to rotate into the A-bomb site and hold down. Short control. Speed also ready for the face in from the Orpa. Sees the shadow, gets the headshot. 5-on-3. DreamEaters isolate yet another kill. This time given up by the Unique side. It's all up to Poe to defend the bomb site. One kill to his lane, that's as far as he goes though. Instantly traded, instant bomb plant. Unique going to concede this one. 4-0 start for DreamEaters. This is looking great. Fantastic right now for the T side. Max loss bonus in for Unique will rebuy back in around their rifles here. 7 Gs, Mag 7 for Passionoi, and that is about it. DreamEaters out to the apartments. Good opening couple of characters from Bishop. He takes out his teammate in the interim. Triple kill for him as he gets down all the T-side players he can. Four on two situation at the moment here. DreamEaters making their way out towards the mid phase. 2-3 players here to try and contest it. No one directly, but as soon as they make their way into the bomb site execute positions, that's when Unique will show their prowess. DreamEaters might not even take contact with them. Instead, they've got to beat a bomb site. Only one player there. Mag 7 on Passionoi. Back up at first, he will be. King-Kui round the corner, flash in, Passionoi caught off guard, and get the backside buckshot, 2 shots to the likes of King-Kui, and King-Kui taking 29 points of health, but he gets into the bomb site, he gets the bomb plant down. He's going to rest mostly on speed to hold the defensive here for the DreamEaters side. Unique coming in for a retake, defuse kits on 2, Vicious is low HP with one of them, Undo the other, making his way in all the way to construction as speed gets it back to evens. Vicious down to 2 versus 2. Smokes expecting more players on the backstab, but it will just be Unique bursting their way in via construction and CT. Flashes over. Undo checks the corner, checks dark, tacked up by the likes of King-Kui. No smoke. Not put down just yet. They're waiting until the bomb plant can get stuck up. Instead, Speed and King-Kui swing out and get the kills and get 5-0 for DreamEaters as once again they recover a 2 versus 4 scenario. And Unique can't do anything about that. Orp in play for Unique, immediately traded, but like Sphere. Heavy buy, actually, I think, considered for the Unique side of the AWP, kind of part of a grand and a half buy, but it's the most expensive weapon that they had to work with. They only got 1 kill out of it, and the Orp instantly going to get picked up by Speed. What's he going to do with it? Look on? Hold for an overextension, it seems like. In the end, they'll get rid of it, so best case scenario right now for the T side, not allowing Unique to get a hold of any of the weapons they've dropped. Obviously, that was the main weapon they had to get rid of, so DreamEaters have already obtained a pretty decent objective in the mission success. Now comes the actual execution. Pick a site, any site, B site or A site. Possibly B site, because a lot of pressure over to this banana position. Kill from Sviat, taking out Fanat. Taking that Passionoi, I should be saying, excuse me. Another kill. Quick frag on to Poe. Deagle's up, taps the 5-7. We'll be able to get one Fin. Vicious and Undo. You turn to 2 versus 2, so damage has been done. They know where the last 2 CTs are at, though, and the bomb will rotate as a result. Undo ready and waiting. Deagle up, gets another headshot. 2 kills to his name. And AK recovered. It's FQ. The bomb down on the A bomb site. Back behind the center pillar. Around the corner. 1 AK facing up against the pistol up. Pierce spray through, and he does take down Vicious. Undo left an AK and a Zeus up for the trades. How will he get towards his bomb site in time? Could he even survive? No, he's going to opt to hold on to the AK because he knows that Unique there for the half bite. Done tons of damage to DreamEaters. Gets away with an AK. It's not a bad round for Unique. It's not great either, though, because you can see the money lines there for DreamEaters. They should be able to invest. 6-0 up for DreamEaters. Pretty dominant stuff once again for them. This is how Unique came back in. They lost an early lead over on Train. And then a couple of rifles came in, they took control of that, and they brought the comeback real close at the end of that map. And a tactical timeout by DreamEaters of all people. This is quite weird, actually. I would have thought it would be unique considering they've lost 6 rounds in a row. Haven't won a single round thus far. Very curious. AKs alongside the AWP brought up by DreamEaters, obviously, with some guns being, well, one gun being saved by the T side. The money line will be a little bit limited, but not quite as limited as Unique, who can only barely afford the full up. AK save from Passionoi, certainly going to help in that department. AUG's on 2, AWP for Fanat, M4 for Fenvicious, playing up on the balcony flank. Limited utility, but should be enough still. Opt for close range positions. Fanat will take the first frag. It's traded back by Cran immediately as the AWP falls out of favour. CT side, still 2 players here on a cross. Unique have 1 player down on the bottom floor, 1 player up on top of the balconies. Poe and Fenvicious could do a lot of damage from here. Indeed, Fenvicious takes down a first man. Bomb plant out. Poe comes up with a secondary frag. Flashbangs away as Crad makes his way in, down, and out. Catches Fenvicious in the headshot. Bomb control still to the favour of the CT side. And Poe lurking in the middle of the smoke. Crad doing tons of damage. Forces the face and forces the kill. 3 kills to his name, in fact. Bomb will get picked up as he gets to the bomb site looking for the plant. "30 seconds left. Undo. With AUG. Shots, taps, bursts on through against Crad. 3 kills to his name. He's going to hold back and wait until they get Passionoi. Instead, faces 1 HP for him. And Crad really should not go for this second face-up. 15 seconds for the bomb plant to go down. They'll try and incendiary down the cross, but 1 good shot's all they really need. The Molotov will force the issue, and the bomb plant will go down here for the boxes. Edge shot against his backup, though. Speed dead. And Crad, 1 HP clutch. 3 kills already to his name. Here's Passionoi coming in from the back lines. Eventually the spray will work out for him as he gets the kill. Teammates for Unique. And the first on the board for the CT side, but it was relatively close. I wouldn't have been surprised if that ace clutch from Crad came through, even though he wasn't 1 HP. T-side players and DreamEaters make their way quickly up towards the mid-position, catching off the first of Fanat, spraying out by Crad, gets down 1, looks in the Vicious at the second. King Queen keeps the trades going by taking out Poe, and that's the entire CT defensive dismantled in a matter of 5 seconds. And Undo and Passionoi are not even going to bother with this, they're going to hold back and save. No way this retake's coming together. The chickens following the likes of Passionoi will probably be a bit more valuable to Unique at this stage. 7-1 for Brazil. Unique with a force buy. And a rifle save from us in SMG for Fnatic. Eagle up with Ambitious, so more like a weird sort of eco round around it. With players not being on the same page whether they should buy in or not. In this case, I feel like they probably should be investing around the AIM-4 and the AK-47. Passion Noi. Fenvicious, it might not matter. Spray down for the apartments, eventually he'll be forced back with the banana control coming in for DreamEaters on this one. 55 seconds on the clock, Sviat. AK ready to face up, flashbangs also at the ready. Crad taken out, FQ with a trade back onto Poe, so the scout out of play. Still a 4 versus 4, the trade's coming through the T side. Meanwhile, we're going to go into the B bomb site push. They've stacked up 3 players, because other than that one kill, nothing else has come through. They're going to give a small chance for their main man to get a kill, another one here. But that comes up with 2 quick frags. Actually turns on for only 1. Passion gets down to Sviat. Meanwhile, FQ turns into 2 versus 2, and the bomb is in full CD control. He's got to push forward. Quick script back on the next man, but can't get the one after. FQ, 10 seconds to rotate all the way up. Back on the A-site rotation, 5 seconds. Got to get this bomb. Got to get this kill now against Undo. And he holds back at New Box, knowing that there's no chance, no time for FQ. Disaster of a push there for DreamEaters. Get the luck on FQ, tried to get that kill in the end. They ran out of time, and if he just realised that he was out of time, instead of rotating back towards Speedway and tried to backstab in against Unique, then maybe that would have worked a bit better to take out some of the defensive, pull some of the attention away. M4 spray for Fnatic, takes down 1. Sviat there with a trade there for the DreamEaters side, and Fenvicious comes up with a 2-4. Panashino joins up 2 more of his own right and leaves it all to Kraz, the last man standing for the DreamEaters team side, backed up over in the balcony, and they know he's there. Unique will spray him down eventually. Get a 3rd on the CT board. Spraying for Sviat takes the first kill for the MAC-10. Fenvicious with a trade right back there. Haven't checked the outside either. Passional comes up with 2 spray downs as a result. And Unique end the DreamEaters push. Speed for K and FQ, the last 2 players left, over and out to a short and a long now in the case of Speed. Molotov's in against him. Spray comes through. Passionate gets him down, and FQ, last man standing, also going to get dealt with by PO. Will be eco round for DreamEaters here in the 12th. Nades in, sprays down. 3 players found untraded here so far for the unique squad. DreamEaters up to King Queen, the last man standing. Unique will take the 5th, now within 2 of the T side lead. Passionoid first up, facing AUG, sprayed down on speed. Next man up will be King Kui, taking damage. But no kills as of right now. Speed, of course, being the first casualty. Other than that, for Passionoid, King Kui moving up, low HP, looking for the headshot back on Undo, trying to get the trade in. He can't catch his opponent on rotation. Now, second base from Undo will be the end of him, as he can't quite take down the man. It's 45 seconds remain for DreamEaters. They have turned it to a 4 versus 4. And Unique poised to try and take control of this one. 3 players back on the A-bomb site, baiting in, firing away as one lurker. Spraying from Fenvicious takes him down, but Sviat will know that he's low. Passionate, meanwhile, waiting back in for the quick face. 1 player found. Spray continues to try and land damage to the second and the third. We'll know that both T-side players are now pushing in towards B, and he's brought a 3v2 chance. Favor to Unique for this retake. Bomb plant does go down. These CTs make their way up and into the construction area. Pacing around. Crossfire set from second. And there will be a kill coming from Sviat and Krad. 2 kills for Krad in particular. Looking for the next, and he lands them all up. 4 kills to his name. And an 8th for DreamEaters, finally securing that all-important T-side round. King Kui first up here on Passionoid, sprays him down, does not get the kill. Continue to face up as he goes down to 14 points of health of his own right. Fenvicious now up next. AUG spray in on Sviat, does a little bit of damage. It's just damage coming through for the DreamEaters though. No kills, they're going to return back fire all the same. Try to look for a pick back through the apartment's wall bangs, but nothing will go for them. Two players up here towards the apartments, FQ and Krad, both looking in out towards the long position of the apartment's entrance, 60 seconds on the clock. Sviat, King and Passionoid all holding up in the banana face, in the banana control. DreamEaters going to wrap back over, however, and decide they want to go towards the A-bomb site instead. 3 players to deal with, all held up on the quad, boost, and short positions. So here we go, face in, Sviat spots 1 man, takes the headshot, flashbangs over, checks towards long, looks on towards flower pot, Fenvicious only gets 1, Krad there with a trade, then Poro comes up with 3 kills instead, turns around for the 4th, but FQ gets him down, picks up that bomb, just barely getting away with it, and can get the bomb plant down towards default. He's open, exposed towards short, but a 1 versus 2 for him to clutch it for the DreamEaters. He holds back over to the apartments. Molotov in. He gives up his position. Can he get the frags for it? Flashes over. Passionate takes the challenge and he takes the victory. He takes the round for Unique here at this stage. 6-8. Going into the final round of the half. M4's AUG's out. Mac 10 on Sviat. AK's in. DreamEaters. Backstab coming in from Venbish. It's in Mexico. Connects two. Looks for the third. And he gets them all down for DreamEaters. Decimation in second mid. Unique do find a way to strike back on the CT side. Fnatt Rocker comes in, deals with FQ, and leaves King Kui as the last man standing. No way to get out of this one. Will be Unique taking the last round of the half. 8-7. Almost guaranteed, unless King Kui does something absolutely insane. I do not think it's going to happen, though. Make his way in over to the broken wall. Look around over towards the cross, the con towards the B-bomb site in particular. Got one smoke to put down towards CT cross. Looking towards the back of the bomb site, looking towards coffins, looking at Passionate. Ooh, he gets the headshot. He can use the face round towards CT. This is very, very dangerous. And that will leave him open to the real dangers of the CT side. On the bomb site, 8-7. Unique will be able to close out the round. And close out a pretty close half as well. It will be to the favor of DreamEaters, but I'll take it away from Unique. Timeout will be called here by DreamEaters, realizing that they may get caught up upon, they may be swung upon here. In terms of the side biases, their best side is kind of behind them, technically. Pretty decent CT side bias. Or T side bias, I should say, excuse me, on their side, so if Unique have even a competent T side, then this can end up falling apart for DreamEaters. We'll find out. Is defuse kit out for FQ with a smoke up. Flash molly for Sviat. Usually a smoke molly that they push up there. I'm not sure what's happened with him. Not great pistols across the CT line. Meanwhile, Unique is straight in with Kevlar. Want to take straight aim duels in this one. Here they go, taps from Speed, trying to tap up the first man, trying to keep him away. FQ also up with a face up, good headshot with the first and the second. Looking on for the third man, can't quite take down Venvicious, but he will get a headshot eventually. Fnatt comes in with a trade frag at long last. Looking in for the second man on the bomb site, Speed will trade it, and it's all left to Poe. Last man standing here, Glocks up close, forcing Speed to reload, will take him down, but bomb out in the open. Switch out to the USP here, what can he get done? Can he force DreamEaters to take the face? Bomb is down in the open, so he can't pick it up, he can't plant it. Not without contesting, at least. He's looking for one of the upgraded pistols. Now the USP of King Kui swings out at the right timing, pushes him even further back. Trying to find anything he can to work with. He just can't seem to see anything. Upgraded pistols were null and void. DreamEaters did not get any. He's left with his USP. Glocks on the floor. Whenever he brought in, he's got to try and use it back out. Taps on towards the library position. Sviat going to take the face out towards short, try and catch him in the rotation. He does get the kill. Still up for this. 2 kills, 3 kills to his name. And he clutches it for Unique with a flick and a half against King Kui. An 8-8 scoreline. The timeout coming through from Unique that was a little bit too close for comfort. And we'll take a moment to figure out how they can avoid having such this close affair against the DreamEaters side. So that comes in with a kill on FQ. A nice start for the T side of Unique. Ivan's force scenario, the Molotovs in. And Unique make their way up close and personal. Passionoi in with the MAC-10, rounds the corner, looks in against Speed 4K, takes him down. Vicious there, 2 kills. The last CT's over on the B-bomb site rotation. Can't deny the bomb plant. Passionoi will get that in. Unique take a lead. Well, Sviat taking out one player, and he gets a second. Oh, he does the damage, he takes up for that as well. That's not bad. If only he took out 3 players total, then that would have been even better. But not to be. And suicide mission, he knew it, but what else did he have to lose? It was an eco for DreamEaters, so... In the end, 3 stay alive, 2 MAC-10s carried into this next round. A third one being brought down by Fnatt. That's quite surprising. I honestly would have thought that Passionoi would have upgraded and passed it back over to him. That would have could have gotten 3 rifles out instead of 2. A bit of a mistake there on the buy-up. Three CTs here, ready for the face around. The flashbang's over, straight in on the first. FQ gets down 1, Vicious gets down 2. It's a 2-for-2 trade overall. Speed does damage to Passionoi, low HP with the MAC-10. And the AUG on bomb site, can he get Vicious back to turn? He does a lot of damage to him. And in the end, gets taken out. Now it's all left to Poe. Molotoving out, Speed's going to burn alive, 3 HP. He's barely in there. He eventually faces it, he eventually goes down. And meanwhile, spray comes through as Poe burns alive to his own Molotov. Passionoi barely gets the bomb plant in of his own right. And Crad will come up with the frag. Maybe that third AK would have been a bit more handy. I mean, you could have gotten the kills a bit easier for the DreamEaters side, but as it stands, the MAC-10s and the AKs that were brought down do not justify it. The bomb plant will allow a buy-up. Actually, maybe not. Vicious and Fnatt are in a very, very awkward round. Still, the AKs will come in, and that's the real issue with the economical damage. 2 SMGs and what should be a confident buy round for Unique. Really should have managed that MAC-10 AK setup a bit better. Ashes over, team side in towards mid and second mid. DreamEaters down to take a lead right here. Flashes over, here they come. FQ lines up, 2 sprays down, 2 Speed and King. We got 2 of their own right. And Poe, last man standing, will get a trade back, but this may be as far as he goes. 22 HP, nades in, flashes over, FQ with the triple. And the defensive locks down in mid. DreamEaters dismantling Unique, easy as that. Smokes up, flashes over for Fnatt. Getting the pistols in on the unique eco into the A bomb site once again. They want to try their hand at what has failed so far pretty spectacularly, and once again it will do once again. Kingqui down in, nades in against Fen and Poe. FQ doing damage to Passionate. Sviat spraying on the first and the second and the third. Sayonara. Unique again, trying the exact same thing, going towards A. Haven't gone towards B that much in this half at all. Now it'd be a really great time to try switching up bomb sites, guys, considering that, you know, it's not working. Fnatt down and out to FQ. DreamEaters now 2 rounds ahead of their opponents on the unique side. AK buys will come in. Mac 10 for Fnatt. AKs and M4s face up towards Banana first for the DreamEaters side. Flash just goes down. Passionate supporting his teammates. Crowd out. Smoking. .60 seconds remain. Need trying to wrap back in the crossfire set, however, if they go towards A, now's their best chance. Bomb out here for Passionate, first thing down, secondary frag for Krag and Speedfen. Vicious trying to trade back, spots out Speed and does take him down, but now he's isolated. His teammate back here towards Short's going to have to take out players on the bomb site itself, and both players are tagged up to 12 points of health total between them. Bomb plant down for Fen. Poe at least playing distraction for the moment. Probably going to get take his head taken clean off, and indeed will. Kingqui turning on to the last man, 1 versus 2. Molotov's in, Fen's going to move away from it. He burns alive. 12 on the CT side, unique. Confident start to this half, confident end to the last half as well. AK's in, AUG's out. Orb in for Speed. T side facing in against the CT side here towards Banana. Nades up, smokes out. Sviat facing in alongside. One more, and DreamEaters dismantle the crossfire. One trade back from Passionate, trying to try-set this one man here. Manic sprays, catches vision onto 2, takes down 1 as the crowd's close to the corner, and the AUG spray gets the 3 versus 3. Damage done to Passionate, Fnatt can't trade it back. 50 seconds left. Unique have only one player to deal with on the B bomb site. Do they read onto that fact that they want to go to A? What's the plan here? What's the play? GSecond will rotate up. 39 seconds on the clock. Smokes in from Fanat. No, he's going to face up. This might be dangerous. Instead, he spots the shoulder of Crad. Smoke blooms. I think there's a gap to the right-hand side of it. No, there's not. FQ still going to get a bomb down and nade in over. The bomb does get planted. 3v2 scenario. DreamEaters might want to concede this one. Looks like Speed will. FQ will also eventually rotate out of construction. And within 2, once again, of the lead.
Terrorists win.
Both teams have a buy-up, of course. AWP's in for the CT forces. AK's out for Unique. Their chance to try and overtake and shut down DreamEaters. They've invested a lot of economy into this next round. 2 rifles saved. These are a couple of crutches to stand on, but other than that, it's just hundreds of dollars for everybody on the CT side. Passionaway spraying through, doing damage to Krad's Fiat, also taking a little bit down of his own right. Ashes Molotovs in Kinkui, watching out alongside FQ here towards the pit position. DreamEaters hold back as Unique. Also hold back towards Banana. .45 Ambitious moving up, flashes over, will keep him at bay. It's the T side trying to force the issue out towards short. There's only one man there to defend it, and eventually King Kui gets faced on and face down. Next man up, the AWP of Speed, gets himself a frag. And meanwhile, FQ traded back as Speed's got to re-advance. The bomb site is open for business, and the plant will come through down towards default. AWP shot will still come through blind. It doesn't take any way down for Ambitious lurking. Into the smoke, peeks up through long, and Doug's tag Speed down to 15 HP. Won't be enough to get the kill, but it might be enough to force DreamEaters back on the save. And indeed, Speed's fallen out. As is Crad, as is Fiat on the backstab. We stand within 1 of the lead again. Unique. We're going to try to put this down at 2-0. CT's here on A, on short, on long, I should say. Crowd up, sprays down, gets the first undo, trades it back. Deagle's up, P250 close for Kinkui, look at the passion away, tags him, takes him down, looks in for the second man, but Undo trades. Fiat gets traded right back to the 2 versus 2. The rifles in play for DreamEaters. Strike again, the bomb is now suppressed. Molotovs to try and force the peak. Smokes in. Got a bit more room for Undo to breathe right there, but he puts still supers the flashbangs down and goes towards the long cross. Gets that bomb to the bomb site and gets the plant down. Where's it going to? Front corner. And Vicious back behind central box. Here the T's making, here the CT's making their way in for the retake now. Sviat, close range, unique. AWP and AUG to deal with. Not the most ideal weapons for a retake, but Molotov's in will certainly try and force the issue back here. AWP looking for it, Vicious will burn. Gets himself on top of the box instead, and Vicious, Undo, tapping on through, then Undo has wandered along the back of the bomb site. Sviat gets sprayed on, they think someone's still in pit, they're checking down the angles. AWP spawning out the gun barrel, can't quite take down Fen. Quick scope on Undo, and Fen's still back here. No face up, and the lead shot lands from speed. Has he got enough time for this to fuse? He does. What a clutch from the AWPer. What a round from DreamEaters. Tactical for unique. Four blind buy comes in from both sides. $7,000 on Sviat here with the AUG. AWP back in for speed, of course, save from the last round. The AWPs and AKs coming for unique face in. Fanat tagged up initially by the AWP face, I believe. Either way, he's on 16 points of health, still facing around towards a short position. Teams round the corner, Vicious spraying on, trying to do damage to the first man, gets him down. FQ also dealt with towards pit, it's all left to the AWP speed, on bomb site, headshot found by Fen, it's a 4-on-2 scenario. The plant goes down towards default and DreamEaters forced away. Unique respond to DreamEaters retake with a fantastic round of their own. Back within one of the CT lead. They can take the lead away from DreamEaters. They could be on point to win the series. They are one map up here. 60 seconds left. Unique make their way finally into the B banana push. It's the AWP of Crad. Getting the tag damage on to Passionoi. Flashbangs over, continue to move forward here. Passionoi trying to find Sviat. 2 kills come in for the DreamEaters. Going to hold down the defensive. Undo trying to trade it, and he is successful, but he's low on HP, so he falls down of his own right. Spray in, takes down 1, gets the second on quad. Information called out successfully from the T side. 20 seconds, the bomb will be planted. The rifle gets thrown away by Fnatt. Why? What's he looking for here? Gonna go back and get out of the way. Gonna grab the AK, gotta hold down some sort of decent angle, gets out towards Pit as the smoke starts to clear. The CTs do not aggressive other than this though. 4v2 to 2v2, Poe with the AWP, ready for the shot, takes out Crad. It's all left to Sviat for the clutch in this one. Smokes go down, continuing to keep him away. And Sviat spotted and sprayed. We're all evened. Once again. Timeout will come through for Unique, the 4th and final tactical they have in this map. I'm surprised DreamEaters aren't using any, but that being said, I mean, they're just utilizing the time that their opponents are using. Eco has to come through for the DreamEaters. Fnatt takes the first. Speed 4K. Dead and buried. Flashbangs in, the T's made their way up. Passionoi and Undo. And moves up. AWP in for Fnatt. Flashbangs over. Forty seconds. Then Vicious checks out long. He's got access. Making some noise out here. This might force some attention to be pulled away. If he wraps in on FQ, then this could end up being rotations being called. Oh, hearing the footsteps. Eventually gets the kill of the man. The wraparound will come through as A site is completely opened up. Unique ain't even going to bother with a B site execute, even though they probably win it out. Undo ready to undo the efforts of the CT side. He does take 2 quick frags, but Sviat trades and Poe trades it right back. 4 players alive for Unique, 14-13. And a buy round for the DreamEaters. This could be their only chance. Four rounds lost bonus, max in the next one. It will lead to a force buy, but limited utility sets, as you can see. Unique certainly have the upper hand. DreamEaters need to land these kills. They need to hold these bomb sites. Else Unique more than likely will be going over the edge here on Inferno, taking a series at 2-0. Fen Vicious facing up as the AWP strikes first from speed. Passionoi legged. Not quite a kill just yet. He'll play utility for this one. Molotov's on towards the cross. adjustments from Speed as well, realizing the footsteps coming through from Sviat, but does not turn on to get his teammates dead and buried as of right now, but realizing that could potentially be a thing for Unique. Tried the wraparound strap once before, so far in this map. Or potentially again as they look towards the B-bomb site, or can they dismantle A again? They've actually put the player on the rotation here. Sviat, AUG. Smokes in for Undo. Out to CT cross. Third player will be called in. And Unique ready for the execute on 3 players. Are they going to commit to this? 40 seconds. They're going to have to if they want to go now. Very little utility baited in from the DreamEaters. Whatever they have used up in mass. 3 smokes, a flash and a HE remaining as Passionoi sets up the next smoke up to face. Second wave of utility incoming for Unique. Out towards Coffins, out towards CT. And Fen Vicious first contact in. It's AWP for Speed, getting himself a kill with damage being done early on. New box, he holds as Crad goes falling. 2 kills for Speed, 10 seconds of the bomb plant. Sviat swings in, drops that bomb for the moment in time. Nades in, will deal with Speed. Bomb needs to go down right now. 2v2, and once again Unique have traded it from a serious deficit situation. And DreamEaters in for the hardest retake, the most important retake of their tournament. Smoke in, flashes over, FQ faces. AWP does not take the shot. I think actually the flashbang forced him out. Either way, Undo with a counter flash out towards the banana position. Face in, AUG gets a spray, it's all at Undo. AK in hands, bomb at the back of the bomb site. Looking for the headshot, lines it up on both, but he ends up going down. King Kui, no defuse catch. Has he got time for this? No, he's not. It's going to be map and a series point for Unique as they look for the upset above DreamEaters. DreamEaters were heavy favorites coming into this, and right now it's a 2-round comeback for DreamEaters to overtime. Been on round 13 since round 24. The AWP faces inland and the FAMAS faces in. No one going to be receiving as of right now. It's just controlled out. Flashes in, Sviat faced out. Fen Vicious trying to round this corner. Sviat tries to fight out of the corner. Spray in, gets on top of the sandbags, gets himself 2 quick frags. And Crad still here, smokes up. Passionoi here for the trade out. Flashbangs over. He looks for even more. USP tries to hold down his position. Sviat's not dead yet. Finally, the trade comes through. But Crad next up with the SMG, catches the AWP, takes him down. And somehow, someway, the CTs have found a way to hold down their round. Passionoi finally with a frag back. King Kui rotates up and 2 more rotate back into the backstab. Unique, 60 seconds, smokes go down. Passionoi seriously hurt. Bomb makes its way up. King Kui, main point of the defensive. Now FQ's come in over to CT spawn. Bomber's made its way to the back of the bomb site. Where does he want to plant it for? Passionoi watching in, pooping up towards tree. He's got to deal with FQ though. Cannot get to construction. Bomb faked once. And now SMG faces as meanwhile the kill comes in. FQ trades back. It's all left to Po. 30 seconds remaining. AK trying to isolate. Here's the footsteps. Fights out one. Shoulder plate. Wins out the fight barely. Now it's a 1v1 against the AWP. And got to rotate. Got to get towards the A bomb site or B right now. Speed's baited it in. And Po's going to go there as well. 16 seconds. He's got to go back to B. He's 15 seconds. No time. 10 on the clock. AUG picked up. Smoke down here. And the AWP here for 1 good bullet. So we need to deny the bomb plant. Faces once. And SMG picked up instead. The AUG gets out of dodge. And Po tries to rotate in. Speed. Smoke up. Sticks the whole 5 seconds. No, he sticks it for a moment. As Po calls his bluff. Speed in. Refacing. Flashbang away. Po now the steps again. Not this time. Speed. Sprays up. SMG comes back. And Po's just got to hold it back when they get in. Tapped it twice more, and Speed just not doing anything. The spray comes through, and eventually he wins it out. Keeps DreamEaters alive. 2 HP, and a single bullet was the difference as the CT stay alive here in OT. Unique No more tacks that they can use. One final rifle buy. Speed with the AWP facing in first. Flashes over as Fnatt looks for the opening kill instead. Meanwhile, Sviat on stack. And back up Banana. Then the initial faces in for aggression. The CTs will just fall back into standard positions. Look at the gamble stack from DreamEaters. Look at this. If Unique went around and rushed the B bomb site now, they would be in with a bomb plot and an easy 5v5, but they may be walking into a trap right now. DreamEaters, this is a big gamble to take, but it might still just pay off. Bomb rotating back. 3 players up and in. Out and about, here they go. FQ here, King Kui. One quick frag. Molotov in against him as now positions are held. FQ and Krad still waiting back for whatever they want to. Unique losing a man. They're going to pull the rotation back out to the B bomb site. They leave one man back in the apartments. They're going to catch vision. Spray comes through. He can't get the frag and undo trades. 4v4. And now the AWP better be primed and ready. Smoke needs to go down for undo towards this cross, else they will not get to the bomb site. They're facing up. They're facing close. FQ moving in, Speed continuing to hold down the angle. Passionoi, bomb plant established. FQ spraying, undo goes down. Man advantage gained by DreamEaters, but it's trying back in by the AWP Apo. One back to the wood stack corner, expecting Krad to push up here from the bomb site. Push up, spray through. He takes him down. FQ and King Kui. Last 2 players. One is extremely low, but the same could also be said for the T-side players as well. As Passionoi gets ready in. Spray comes through, baits out the position. King Kui basing in, takes out one. Spray back, and now it's all left to FQ. One headshot, one defuse, no kit available. And Fnatt's got the angle, locked to the headshot. 16-14. And it will be a 2-0 series for Unique. 16-13 on their map.